Archangel Michael says, a shift has already been set in motion. And whether you realize it or not, your name has been whispered with power in places you have never stepped into. The vibration of your story reached someone who carries influence. And the moment your name touched their heart, everything about your destiny started rearranging itself. What they said about you was not small. It carried weight. It carried truth, and it carried the energy to unlock doors that were once sealed. Their words carried a force beyond gossip or fleeting talk. It was a declaration, an announcement in the unseen. That one statement placed light over your path, shaking the ground beneath your enemies while simultaneously planting seeds of favor in the soil of your future. Something beyond your understanding shifted, and those who once overlooked you now cannot ignore you anymore. The moment those words were spoken, something ancient within you awakened. The heavens aligned as if to confirm that your name was finally being carried with grace, dignity, and destiny. It was no coincidence. This was divine orchestration, perfectly timed, divinely whispered, and powerfully planted. You were seen, you were remembered, and you were mentioned with such respect that it altered the course of your timeline. Your tears, your struggles, your hidden cries have been noted. And this acknowledgement marks the beginning of a story where you no longer play the background role. You step forward into the light. Type Amen to get blessing 333. That single mention of your name traveled faster than you think. It didn't stay confined to the lips that spoke it. It echoed into the rooms of opportunity, into conversations where your presence was absent, yet your influence was felt. What was once locked up in shadows is now being displayed on the table of recognition. This is why the air around you feels different lately. That heaviness you carried has started to lighten because the atmosphere has begun to align with the words spoken over your life. You may not fully understand it yet, but trust that what was said about you has shifted how people perceive you, even those who never once looked your way. Someone important heard it and paused. Someone influential heard it and started watching you closely. Someone unexpected heard it and began to carry your name in their spirit like a secret they can't let go of. This is the kind of change you prayed for unknowingly. The change that doesn't just alter a moment but rewrites your future. You were chosen for this timing, and you cannot be hidden anymore. Type Amen to get blessing. For 44, when they spoke life over your dry seasons. When they spoke, they unlocked the kind of honor that had been withheld for too long. And when they spoke, your name was suddenly connected to opportunities that had been reserved in silence, waiting for the right word to break them open. The enemies who tried to shut you down felt the sting of those words, for they knew it carried truth. The critics who doubted you felt the tremor of their illusions collapsing. And the ones who underestimated you were forced to watch the spotlight shift in your direction. You don't yet see the full ripple, but you are about to. Already invisible threads are weaving. Already hearts are being stirred to support you. And already circumstances are rearranging to meet your needs. What was once out of reach is now within grasp. Do not be surprised when sudden favor meets you. This is the fruit of that one wonderful thing spoken about you. This is why your spirit feels both nervous and excited, because deep down you know everything is no longer the same. Type Amen to get blessing. 555. The truth is, when your name was mentioned, a spark ignited in the unseen. It wasn't just a passing comment. It was a confirmation that the light in you could no longer be denied. The more it was repeated, the more doors that had been sealed began to tremble as if ready to burst open. That mention became a magnet pulling everything you need closer to you. Resources, people, and situations that had been scattered are suddenly aligning in your favor. You may have felt unnoticed for so long, but now the shift is undeniable. Your time has arrived. The universe itself bends to words spoken with power, and yours were filled with favor. Those who once turned their backs are now being reminded of your worth. And those who secretly doubted are now being silenced by the evidence unfolding in front of them. Your journey has always carried divine purpose. But this moment is different. It's the signal of a new chapter. A chapter where the words said about you ripple like waves touching shores you've never walked upon. A chapter where even the silence speaks for you. Type Amen to get blessing. 666. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $20. Archangel Michael says, your story is not ending in sorrow. It is opening in triumph. That one statement spoken about you was not ordinary. It was chosen, marked, and carried by the hands of angels into the ears that needed to hear it. And now, because of it, destiny has been altered in your favor. You don't have to chase recognition anymore. It is finding you. The very people who once dismissed you are being reminded of your value. The honor that was withheld is returning sevenfold, and nothing can stop it. What they said about you created an echo that reached places you couldn't even imagine. It softened hearts, broke barriers, and lit a fire under opportunities that had been waiting dormant. It changed not only how others see you, but also how the heavens deliver blessings to you. Do not mistake this moment. It is not small. This is the point where everything you lost begins to return multiplied. This is where the whispers of grace become shouts of victory over your life. Type Amen to get blessing. 777. The ripple effect has already begun. Someone important is already thinking about how to bless you, how to include you, how to open a door for you. And all of this traces back to those powerful words spoken about you. You might feel the weight lifting off your shoulders slowly, as if your spirit is lighter than before. That is not your imagination. It is the shift of burdens being replaced with favor. It is the sign that what was said has activated something divine around you. Opportunities are forming behind the scenes that will surprise you. Even people who never noticed you before are suddenly being drawn toward your presence. This is the effect of truth being spoken with sincerity and divine timing. The more those words circulate, the more unstoppable you become. Nothing and no one can erase what has already been set in motion. You are about to see proof that everything has changed because of what was spoken over your life. Type Amen to get blessing. 888. Your name is no longer hidden in the shadows. The moment it was spoken, light wrapped around it, pulling you into places where honor cannot be denied. You are now being remembered by those who once forgot you. The same voice that carried your name also carried power, and it shook the walls of limitation around your destiny. That one word became a key, unlocking what was locked and setting free what was trapped. Your future is no longer delayed. It is activated. There is someone right now who cannot stop thinking of you. Their mind is restless because your name was planted in their spirit like a seed that demands growth. That is why situations are moving faster than you expect. You may not see it clearly yet, but everything is shifting. The energies around you are rearranging and the atmosphere is preparing to deliver blessings into your hands. This is the proof that everything changed the moment your name was honored. Type Amen to get blessing. 999, Archangel Michael says, the heavens are responding to those words. Even now, chains of stagnation are breaking and waves of opportunity are rising like the tide. The recognition you deserved has been released and no force can take it back. Those who once misjudged you are now feeling regret. The story they tried to write about you has been overturned by truth and light. What was spoken about you carries more power than any lie ever told. Already your spirit is being elevated. You might feel sudden chills or a warmth in your chest because the confirmation is real. It is heaven's way of telling you that everything is unfolding just as planned. Destiny has heard your name and favor has answered. This is why you must remain steady. Do not return to the old battles because the new doors require your full attention. You are stepping into a realm of abundance and this is only the beginning. Type Amen to get blessing. 1212 Your presence will be requested in places you never thought possible. Invitations, calls, and messages will begin to appear, each one carrying the scent of favor. And though it may surprise you, it is the natural result of those words spoken. Even the unseen is aligning on your behalf. People you have never met are talking about you with respect, preparing to stand beside you when your moment arrives. Their hearts are being stirred toward you with kindness and grace. Every delay you suffered is now turning into divine speed. What once seemed impossible will soon be at your doorstep. All because one person dared to speak something wonderful about you. You are no longer in hiding. The spotlight has shifted and you are about to be seen in ways you never imagined. What was whispered is about to echo loudly into your destiny. Type Amen to get blessing. 1313, the ground beneath your feet is blessed. The road ahead of you is clearing and the voices rising against you are falling silent. What was said about you carried a heavenly stamp of approval. This is why unexpected miracles will begin to appear in your daily life. The smallest actions will suddenly produce big results. The seeds you planted long ago are finally breaking through the soil. Someone has already decided to lift you higher. Their spirit cannot ignore the truth spoken about you and they feel compelled to act on it. That action will set off a chain reaction of favor. Hold your head high because heaven is proving itself through you. The next chapter of your story is painted in victory, not in defeat. And it all began with those life-changing words. Type Amen to get blessing. 1414 The same divine wave that carried your name forward is still moving. Even now it has not slowed. It has not stopped. Each day it grows stronger, carrying you further into the future that was waiting. What was said about you became a seed of destiny. And now the harvest cannot be denied. There are whispers of your greatness in places your feet have never touched. People you don't even know are beginning to see you with honor because of those words. This is not coincidence. It is divine alignment shaping your path. The words spoken about you are chasing away darkness. They are bringing clarity where there was once confusion, strength where there was once weakness, and abundance where there was once lack. Every barrier is trembling at the power of this shift. You may notice strange signs, dreams that feel too real, sudden chills when you think of your future, or unexpected emotions rising within. These are confirmations that your spirit is responding to the truth. You cannot go back. You have stepped into a new reality. Type Amen to get blessing. 1515 The people who once doubted you will be forced to acknowledge what is unfolding. The truth cannot be hidden any longer. It shines brighter than their disbelief. Their silence will turn into stunned recognition. The moment your name was carried forward, heaven itself endorsed it. That is why doors that seemed unshakable are starting to swing open. That is why the timing feels so different right now. You are being positioned in the right place at the right time with the right people. Every setback you endured was preparing you for this recognition. Every delay was shaping you for this release. And now nothing is wasted. Every pain, every tear, every disappointment is being transformed into favor. Everything is finally adding up to this moment of divine elevation. Type Amen to get blessing. 1616 Archangel Michael says, stand firm because the recognition spoken over you is permanent. No enemy can erase it. No rival can block it. And no lie can overshadow it. You are rising and this rise cannot be stopped. The very air around you is alive with change. You may feel restless as if something new is waiting at your doorstep. That is because it is already here. The blessing has been released and it is chasing after you. Someone is preparing to call your name in the presence of many. Someone is arranging your seat at a table you thought was too far from reach. This is proof that the words spoken about you are unfolding in real time. You are being prepared for honor beyond what you imagined. Even your enemies will watch as your life transforms before their eyes. Nothing can reverse what has been declared about you. Type Amen to get blessing. 1717 Already you may notice new connections forming around you. People with pure intentions are being drawn toward your path. They are not coming to take, they are coming to build with you. Your future is being written in golden ink sealed with heavenly authority. Every detail is being aligned so you cannot miss your destiny. What was once hidden is now clear. This change is bigger than recognition. It is a divine announcement that your story is valuable, your presence is needed, and your journey is worthy of honor. The words spoken about you gave life to this reality. Do not fear the shifts happening around you. They are not meant to break you. They are proof of the breakthrough you asked for. You are stepping into everything you once thought was too far away. Type Amen to get blessing 1818. The ripple of those words has not stopped. It is moving through spaces and people connected to your future. Each moment, another layer of favor is being peeled back, revealing blessings that were long reserved for you. This is the shift you prayed for, and now it is no longer hidden. There is someone who cannot erase your name from their thoughts. It circles in their mind like a song, refusing to fade, reminding them of the truth they heard. That truth is powerful enough to make them act on your behalf. Every time your name is spoken with honor, the atmosphere changes. It releases waves of recognition, healing, and breakthrough that no enemy can silence. That is why you feel the stirring within your soul. Because heaven itself is testifying on your behalf. The ground beneath you is steadying, preparing for the weight of blessings that are on their way. What was unstable before is gaining balance. What was delayed is gaining speed. Type Amen to get blessing. 1919. The more those words spread, the more your enemies grow restless. They sense the shift but cannot stop it. They see your rise but cannot block it. What they thought would destroy you has instead positioned you for elevation. Their actions became fuel for your story. But the wonderful words spoken about you became the fire that changed everything. Now they must watch as you walk into greatness. Even the people who overlooked you will start to approach with respect. Their tone will change. Their actions will soften because they cannot deny what has been released in your favor. It is not their choice. It is divine order. And you, my beloved, are about to witness the full circle of justice. You are stepping into the chapter where your worth is undeniable, your light unshakable, and your presence unforgettable. Type Amen to get blessing 2020. Archangel Michael says, you are not alone in this unfolding. The angels are carrying the truth about you into every room that matters. They are whispering your name with grace and protection, ensuring it reaches only the right hearts. This is why you must remain still and trust the timing. The work is being done beyond your eyes, but you will see the results soon. Sudden calls, unexpected offers, surprising breakthroughs. These are the signs of alignment. The weight of your past struggles is no longer your burden. The recognition released into your life has erased the shame, pain, and doubt. You are walking into dignity and honor. The wonderful words spoken about you have marked you as chosen. That mark cannot be removed, cannot be silenced, cannot be ignored. It is sealed over your destiny. Type Amen to get blessing. 2121. Someone close to you has already felt this shift. Their spirit knows something about you is changing and they cannot explain it. They can only watch as favor wraps itself tighter around your life. This season is about restoration. Everything that was broken is being rebuilt stronger. Everything lost is returning in greater measure. And everything denied is now being released openly. The words spoken about you unlocked this restoration. Even your environment is responding differently. Where there was resistance, there is now flow. Where there was lack, there is now provision. The truth about you has traveled too far to be hidden. It has already planted itself in hearts that will not forget you. And from those hearts will come blessings, favor, and opportunities. Type Amen to get blessing. 2222. Every hidden corner of your life is being touched by the ripple of those words. The things you thought no one noticed are now being brought into the light. Nothing about you is going to remain unseen anymore. Someone who matters has been stirred deeply by what they heard. They cannot shake the feeling that you are different, chosen, and meant for something far greater. This inner stirring will soon push them to act in your favor. You may sense eyes on you more than before. That is because your presence is being elevated even in places you are not physically present. What was once silence is now attention. This is the power of truth. It breaks walls, silences lies, and creates doors where none existed. And the truth spoken about you has become unstoppable, echoing through every layer of your destiny. Type Amen to get blessing. 2323. The atmosphere itself has been charged with new energy. Things are accelerating, moments are aligning, and breakthroughs are becoming closer by the second. The tide has turned and it is flowing in your direction. The people who secretly prayed for your downfall are uneasy now. They sense that what was said about you carries too much weight to be stopped. Their jealousy cannot undo your favor. Even the earth is responding to your shift. The same steps that once felt heavy now feel lighter because you are no longer walking alone. You are walking with the power of those words behind you. Your path is glowing brighter as if the universe wants you to see clearly where to step next. There will be no confusion, no hesitation because clarity is coming like never before. Type Amen to get blessing. 2400 hours 24 Archangel Michael says, do not underestimate what has begun. You are stepping into a season of evidence, proof that what was said about you has changed everything. This is not imagination. It is divine reality unfolding. Your spirit already knows this truth. That's why you've been feeling sudden waves of hope rising inside you. It is the signal that blessings are near and nothing can stop them. Someone important has already started preparing your next opportunity. They may not have revealed it yet, but it is coming closer every day. And when it arrives, it will confirm everything you have been sensing. This is why your enemies are restless. They see the signs but cannot control them. They know that no matter what they do, your rise is sealed. Type Amen to get blessing. 2525. You are about to witness sudden favor in unexpected ways. The words spoken about you are unlocking financial doors, relationship doors, and opportunities that have been waiting quietly in the background. All of it is rushing toward you now. Even people from your past will return not to harm but to acknowledge the truth of who you are becoming. Their tone will be different, their approach softer because they now recognize your light. The blessings coming are not ordinary. They are tailored for you, carrying the signature of divine timing. They will arrive at the moment you need them most, not a second too late. And when they do, you will know without doubt that the words spoken about you were not just talk. They were destiny setting everything in motion for your good. Type Amen to get blessing. 26:26. The words spoken about you have already entered places you never imagined. Behind closed doors, your name is being repeated with honor and decisions are being made in your favor. These choices will soon change the entire direction of your life. There is no turning back now. What has been released over you is permanent and it cannot be undone. You are walking under the light of divine recognition. Even the struggles you faced are now working as testimonies. People will admire not only where you are going but also what you survived. Your scars have become proof of your strength. The same voices that once ignored you are now speaking about you with respect. Their tone has shifted. Their words are softer and their recognition is undeniable. Type Amen to get blessing. 27:27. The seeds planted by those words are now growing into opportunities. Each day you will notice small signs, calls, messages, offers that confirm everything has changed. You are entering the season where your name carries undeniable weight. Your enemies are watching in silence, unable to stop what is unfolding. Their plans have backfired, and the very thing they feared most, your rise, is now happening before their eyes. Their silence is their defeat. Even those who never believed in you will be left in awe. They will have no choice but to admit that you were chosen, favored, and marked for greatness. This is the truth they cannot deny. The blessings that once seemed far are now within reach. You are no longer chasing them. They are chasing you. This is the power of words spoken with favor. Type Amen to get blessing. 28:28. Archangel Michael says, your breakthrough is sealed. What was said about you carried heaven's stamp and no earthly force can cancel it. This is your moment, and it belongs only to you. You will walk into rooms where people already know your worth before you speak. Doors will open because your name was carried there ahead of you. The atmosphere will shift the moment you arrive. The chains of delay have been broken. The barriers of doubt have been crushed. Now you are stepping into a stream of blessings that cannot be stopped. This is why your heart feels lighter and your hope feels stronger. You are aligning with destiny and it is aligning with you. Nothing can take this away. Type Amen to get blessing. 29:29. The future unfolding before you is brighter than you can imagine. Every step you take now will be guided with clarity, grace, and strength. The right people will appear at the right time. Your story will inspire others who once thought they had no chance. They will see your rise as proof that miracles still happen. You will be the testimony that others cling to. The shift has already started and it will only grow bigger from here. What was whispered in secret will soon be declared openly. And when it is, your life will never be the same again. This is the beauty of favor. It multiplies. It expands. And it never fades. Once it touches you, it rewrites your destiny forever. Type Amen to get blessing. 3030, and now, beloved, remember this. Everything changed the moment those wonderful words were spoken about you. It was not random. It was destiny. It was divine timing. It was heaven's hand on your life. Walk boldly into what is unfolding because nothing can stop it. Your name has been lifted. Your worth has been acknowledged. And your future has been sealed with favor. Do not doubt what you feel rising inside you. It is real. The blessings are already closer than you think. And soon the world will see what heaven already declared. This is your new beginning. Step into it with courage and know that the shift is permanent. Type Amen to get blessing 3131.